Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. And let the music play on. All night long.
Oh, we're not watching it. Let's fight for each other all night.
All night long.
60 minutes. Punch him in the mouth early and often.
Under our party and see how
the pass goes into the end zone.
To Nick Foles.
It's a touchdown by Nick Foles.
all night long.
Throws to Herbert, and he makes the catch on the Philly special.
Dominant football team today.
It's been a playoff game since game one.
Everyone you meet, they're jamming in the street all night long.
Counting you down to Chargers Colts. Merry Christmas, Chargers. Everything broke right for LA over the weekend. Now in position to clinch a playoff spot with a win tonight. The Colts trying to play spoiler. Nick Foles' last start came exactly 1 year ago tonight. Indy hoping to get a little more explosive with the former Super Bowl MVP at the helm. And few teams rely as heavily on their quarterback's arm as the Chargers. Good thing Justin Herbert has lived up to the billing as one of the best young quarterbacks in the league. Herbert's career is off to a Hall of Fame pace.
Dominate on three. 1, 2, 3. You hear me? Fight for your brothers. Fight for each other. Let's ride out. Let's go, baby. Go, baby.
Melo made it right.
Throws. Wow, what a catch. Denver just refusing to go down. And his end zone touchdown. What a play.
LA lands in Indy in the middle of a late season playoff push. It's the Bolts and the Colts tonight on Monday Night Football.
It is Monday Night Football, and there is one of the brightest stars in the NFL, Justin Herbert, in his third season next to his big weapon out of the backfield, Austin Eckler. They're getting set to go, and tonight the Chargers take on the Colts and Nick Foles as the carousel has come back around to the former Super Bowl MVP. We get set for football tonight, and Michael Pittman downfield will be a favorite target, you have to believe, for Mr. Foles. Welcome to the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff, where folks are filing in and we get set to go here this evening. Welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck, along with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. Let's talk about the Chargers. For LA, nothing has been easy this season. They've gone through a lot of injuries. I guess what team hasn't? But here they are tonight with a chance, with a win. They stamped their ticket for the postseason.
Yeah, I think Brandon Staley has this team playing the best football, really, that they've played all season long. And like you said, they've had to overcome a lot of injuries. Some of those guys are coming back. But one of those that has been injured has been the quarterback, Justin Herbert. He's as healthy as he has been and playing some really good football, coming off a great win last week against Tennessee. But this game tonight, Joe, I feel that we're going to find out a lot about this team. They've positioned themselves well with two big wins against playoff contending teams. And now they come here to Indianapolis against a Colts team that's really struggled. And we will see just how mature this football team is in being able to handle that. But we'll get a good look at it here tonight.
Let's talk about the Colts. They gave up 33 points in what turned into a blowout loss at Dallas. They have the bye week. Then they're up 33-0 on the road at Minnesota. They blow that lead, the biggest blown lead in the history of the league. So how do they come back around tonight and take on a team that seems destined for the playoffs? Well, one factor is they changed quarterbacks, and that's Nick Foles getting the start here this evening.
Yeah, Jeff Saturday's just trying to do whatever he can in order to try to inject a little life into this offense. It has been a struggle, but tonight they've got to try to do it without the centerpiece of this offense and running back Jonathan Taylor, who's out for the season. Nick Foles steps in, and the expectation is that he's going to be able to create some big plays down the field. The one thing that the Colts do have is they've got size at wide receiver. They haven't protected particularly well, but they cannot expect to put drives together in 10, 12-play drives. They need bigger plays, and Nick Foles is one. He's been the guy who's been assigned, that responsibility, at least tonight.
Go get him, Nick, and try to get a little bit of time behind this offensive line that has really struggled in 2022. We get set for football as we march our way toward kickoff. It's the end of Week 16 on Monday Night Football.
I love football. It's about to be fun. It's the most wonderful time.
What catch?
It's the most wonderful time.
Touchdown!
It's the most
Chargers!
wonderful time of the
For the playoff picture, instead, they're trying to play spoiler tonight. Send it down to the field and check in for more with Lisa Salters.
Hey, Joe. Well, any NFL team's Christmas wish list starts with getting hot and healthy in December, and that's exactly how the Chargers are feeling right about now, heading down the home stretch on a 2-game winning streak and having Justin Herbert's top 2 targets back on the field together. Part of the Chargers' inconsistency on offense this season can be linked directly to the availability of star receivers Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, who have both been on the field for just 17% of Herbert's pass attempts this season. Their presence helps unlock Herbert, whose completion percentage spikes by 10 points with both Allen and Williams out there, as opposed to one of them being sidelined. Allen missed 5 games early in the season because of a hamstring injury, and then the same game he returned, Williams went down with an ankle sprain. But now both are back, and having played the last 2 games together, both wins, the Chargers believe the offense is finding its rhythm. Herbert said, as good as Keenan and Mike are, tough competitors, they just bring a different energy whenever they're in the huddle. And Allen made it plain when he explained the pressure that he and Williams applied to a defense this way. Teams can follow one of us, he said, but then the other guy is going to tear somebody up. Joe?
Lisa, thank you. NBA last night, NFL tonight. Tip of the cap to Lisa Salters. And Zaire Franklin trying to get his defense fired up. The Colts outscored 58-0 in the fourth quarter over their last 2 games. Trying to make a change here tonight to all of that. You've been watching the Progressive Monday Night Kickoff. Chargers and Colts. Coming up next.